Hi everyone, in this video I want to explain you how to install engineered hardwood floor. Before start explanation, I would tell you a little bit about this material. This engineered hardwood floor looks very much like solid hardwood floor, but there is some little difference because on the bottom there is some soft wood, and on top solid wood is red oak, white oak, maple, mahogany, walnut. At this time we have most of material already pre-finished. It's stained and a few layers of finish. The thickness of veneer on top from 1/16 to 1/4 inch. More thickness of top veneer, and then price for this material will be more expensive. At this time very popular white boards, for example 7¼ 7½ inch wide and 6 feet long. Sometimes it's with different lengths, but most of it 6 feet, and with brushed on top and satin finish. So why brushed and satin finish? Because this floor looks very nature, and if you make some small damages on this floor, it's not very visible. Last few years was very popular gray color, any variation with gray color, and now more people like nature color, like on this wood I am installing. For example, this is white oak with nature color, no any some painting. Also gray color is popular too, but it's more light. Some people like it's like white color, and this is and also like light brown traditional color. It's also popular too. Also the good benefit for this floor don't have big expansion. In this case you don't have to install leave it big gap on the sides between floor and walls. And this floor also made specially for radiant heat subfloor. So if it's big variation of temperature, like it's cold and hot, and moisture variation, it's not very affected this floor, because this floor with few layers, and all layers with different grain direction. Now let's talk about what kind of type of installation we have for engineered wood subfloor. So first of all, it's glue down. You see now with this process. Another one, it's glue and nails, and third one, it's floating system. So what's the difference between these three type of installation? First of all, its price. So glue down it's more expensive, nail and glue a little bit cheaper, and floating floor it's the cheapest way. I don't know why, because it's not easy install too. So, and in other things, so why glue down it's more expensive? Because we using glue material, not cheap, and also this is the best way, in my opinion, to install engineered wood floor, because it's very solid installation, no any sound. Most of glue with sound protection. Now it's coming with moisture protection. Glue down type of installation you can do over the concrete, over the wood subfloor, and also over the radiant heated wood subfloor. Let's talk about glue for glue down installation, and then I will explain you about other type of installation and what kind of glue and nails you have to use when you're doing other type of installation. Now let's talk about glue. So if you have a look on Google and check its hardwood flooring glue, you will find many of kind of glue on the market. So I would prefer in this time Bona R851. So most of glue what I'm using now is this glue. Why I choose this glue? Because this glue with moisture protection, with sound protection, also it's very easy to clean up from the wood surface if you make some marks on top. It's just when it's getting dry, just you can take the little rag, or you just by the finger it's remove it very easy. And also this glue like rubber, so when it's dry it's like nature rubber, so very good for sound protection. Before I used Bostik glue. It's really good glue, like this you see AFA, one step, and very easy to work. And sometimes I'm using Mapei glue. When you're doing glue down, you have to read instruction on the bucket. They showed you what kind of trowel you have to use for each kind of glue. And you see when I'm just apply the glue, there is many grooves. It's very important if it's groove stay for a long time and not this glue not settle down. In this case, if it's glue holding for so long, when you put the board on to this glue, its cover holds the bottom side of the boards, and it means this wood will be gluing very well to the subfloor. If it settle down, it's not really okay. Sometimes you will have some empty spots between floor and between wood and subfloor. Very important for any kind of flooring glue, it's suction. If it's hard to lift it up board when you put it down to the glue, it means it's good suction, and you will be make sure 100% this glue will hold boards to the subfloor and during installation very tight. And also when you install part of floor, put boxes, full boxes on top to push this floor down. Also, if you don't know what kind of glue, like you don't have any experience with glue, don't forget put boxes on top. You know, it's really important. What about good suction glue? This is Bona, Bostik, Mapei. Not really so good, but it's still okay. And I don't want to tell about other glue because I don't want to do any experiments with new material. So if I work with this material and I'm doing for my customers, I would like to make sure I did it very well. So now let's talk about nails and glue. Here is some example. I did solid wood. It's close by to the wall. I just finished floor. So, and you see I use construction glue, put lines with some degrees, and then you can nail it this floor to the wood subfloor. So why guys using this type of installation? Because when you put like this glue, you're using not so much, and this glue is cheaper, and glue and nails, it's cost not so much like if you spread glue everywhere. Also If it's leveling not so really good, you can use this type of installation. It's help you to hold the floor tight to the subfloor. This is another type of installation. It's called floating floor in type of installation. So same planks like we using for glue down and for nail down installation. So what's the difference? So first of all, we put underlay like we're doing for laminate floor and for vinyl floor for sound protection, and also we have to use glue between tongue and groove. We have to put glue, you see, we have to put to the groove glue. It's special glue, it's not a regular glue, wood glue, because this glue it's very flexible. When this glue dry, it keeps these boards together, but it's not glued to subfloor. Don't use regular white glue, because this glue very strong. When it's dry, it makes sound and can crack. Also, from my experience, I would recommend you tape this floor together to avoid any gap between boards, and put boxes on top. Boxes make your floor flat before glue getting dry. So this is very important, and don't forget leave a quarter or a little bit more gap between floor and wall. So how to find right glue? Just go to Amazon and find the tone and groove glue for floating floor installation. Here is the first one, it's for tone and groove, and another one for tone and groove. But third one, for example, like Gorilla glue or another some glue, it's very good for regular wood, but for tone and groove it doesn't fit. What you see? So only for floating floor you have to use glue for tone and groove. For glue down floor installation and glue and nails floor installation, we leaving gap between wall and floor around quarter inch. So in this case we can install baseboard around half inch and 5/8 thickness. But when we do in floating floor, we have to leave quarter and sometimes bigger gap between wall and floor. Why we need it? Because floor is floating and it have some movement. In this case we have to use baseboard 3/4 inch thickness. I hope this video was useful. If you have any question, don't hesitate to ask me. I always answer you. See you on next video.